Hey everybody, it's Sunday, which means it's time for our regular Sunday videos, which include this one, Picks of the Week. So if you're new and don't know, Picks of the Week is where I choose 5 games from the upcoming week in the NHL, and I just straight up pick who is going to win, and then we keep track of which ones I get right and wrong, and keep my record over the course of the season. So last week, not my best week, actually my worst week all season long. I only went 2-2, and one game that I picked ended up not happening. It was the Vegas-San Jose game. That one got postponed. So only 4 games that I picked actually happened, and I only went 2-2, which 500 is the worst that I've done in any week so far this season. So we're going to try to get back on track this week with my picks for this coming week in the league. Before we begin, I just ask that you please hit that subscribe button and thumbs up if you haven't yet. Helps the channel an absolute ton and is greatly, greatly appreciated for sure. So let's get into it here. My picks of the week. My record now overall in the season after going 2-2 last week is 22-8. So overall, the record is good, but last week was not a great performance on my part. So we're going to try and come back with a better week this week, starting with a couple of Monday night games tomorrow, March 1st. First, I have the Winnipeg Jets over the Vancouver Canucks. This is just a matter of one team playing well in the Winnipeg Jets and one team really, really struggling, Vancouver. If you saw my video yesterday for hottest and coldest teams, Vancouver is the coldest team in the NHL. I just think the Jets are a better team. They should win this game, and Vancouver is not playing well right now, so this should be Winnipeg all day. Also on Monday night, I have the Colorado Avalanche over the San Jose Sharks. This is one where the Avs have kind of gotten it back on track the last couple of games after a not so great stretch. They've been playing better. San Jose is fought hard this year. They haven't won a ton of games, but they fought hard this year. They're not going to be an easy pushover, but at the end of the day, the Avalanche are certainly the better team, and they should win against the Sharks. Then we move on to Tuesday, the 2nd. I have the Carolina Hurricanes over the Nashville Predators. This is just a case of Carolina being the better team. Nashville hasn't been very good this season. Carolina's in a very tough series right now against the Florida Panthers. After playing the Panthers, they should certainly be able to beat a much weaker team in the Nashville Predators. And I think, that will be a nice little reprise from them after playing some really tough matchups. They had Tampa Bay, then they had Florida, 2 of the best teams in the division. Then they come in and play Nashville. I guess it could be a kind of a letdown game for them because they finally get a not top tier opponent and maybe they take them too lightly, and that could happen. But Carolina is a very professional team. They're a very good team. They're a talented team. I think they should get the job done against Nashville. Moving on now, we go to Thursday, the 4th of March, and we have the New York Islanders over the Buffalo Sabres. So this is just a case of the Islanders pretty much owning the Sabres this season. I've picked New York over Buffalo, I believe, for the past 2 or 3 weeks. I think it's only the past 2 weeks, but I've picked one of these games between the Isles and the Sabres each of the past couple weeks, and the Islanders have won every time. I've been right every time, and the Isles have just beaten Buffalo a lot this year. So they play again this week. I'm going to take the Islanders again, and I think that should continue. And that's just the way that it's been going so far this season. So until Buffalo proves me wrong, I'm going to keep rolling with the Isles in that season series. And finally, we move on to Friday, March 5th. This is one that I picked last week as far as matchups go. It ended up being postponed, unfortunately, so I'm going to try it again. Hopefully it actually happens this time. The Vegas Golden Knights over the San Jose Sharks. So I'm kind of picking on the Sharks this week, putting them on the losing end of picks of the week twice. But at the end of the day, again, much like with Colorado over San Jose, Vegas is just a significantly better team. Now, this is a big rivalry game. These teams absolutely hate each other. But at the end of the day, Vegas should win this game. They're a team that's competing for first place and trying to be a true Stanley Cup contender, while the San Jose Sharks probably aren't even going to be really close to being a playoff team this year. So again, reason points towards Vegas winning this game. Probabilities point towards Vegas winning this game. And I feel like they should. So I'm going to take the Golden Knights in this one. So those are my picks of the week for this week in the NHL. On Monday, I have Winnipeg over Vancouver and Colorado over San Jose. On Tuesday, I have Carolina over Nashville. On Thursday, I have the the Islanders over the Buffalo Sabres. And on Friday, I have Vegas over San Jose. As I said, my record on the year is 22-8. We're going to try and improve on that this week. Hopefully, I'm over 500. Last week was not my best performance, but we're looking to get back on track. So with that, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. All those links are down in the description. If you'd like to further support the channel, the links to our Patreon, merchandise store, donation link, and now memberships are down in the description as well. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.